What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for... What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning back in. And today we're going to be reviewing the PuMA Scoot Zero. And the second thing is I will be in Kissimmee, Florida from December 23rd to December 27th. And on the 26th, me and my brother will be hooping at Elliott Fitness that I'm showing you guys the location is on the screen. So if you guys want to go ahead and keep in touch with me on that, follow me on Instagram. Like I said, the link is down below in the description to keep up to date. I will be showing up around 5. If anything changes, like I said, I will be on Instagram story and I'll let you know if I change the time or not. So if some of you guys want to meet me, hoop with me, hoop against me, whatever the case may be, that's where I'm going to be at, because every time I travel vacation, I'm going to be hooping. If you guys are interested in that, that's where I'll be at. But one more thing I wanted to mention, if you guys hear my voice and it sounds a little hoarse or raspy, it's because I did become sick, which I'm kind of glad for, that I became sick to get it out of the way of going to Orlando. I got probably 2 days or whatever the case may be before everything goes back to normal. So if I sound like, if you hear me sound like that, that's the reason why. Starting us off, we talk about the sizing and the price. And the sizing for these, I recommend that you guys go your true to size. If you want a little bit of extra space, or if you're wide footed, you guys can't go up half a size. True to size is going to fit you guys just fine. Your toe isn't going to be hitting the toe box. You guys aren't going to get any uncomfortability on the sides of your foot. Once you put your foot inside here, it's going to feel really nice and snug to the ankle. So that's going to be a definite benefit. The pricing of the PuMA Scoot Zero is going to be a great debut price at $100. Moving on to the side, I'm going to go ahead and give these an 8.5 out of 10. This is a Georgia Peach colorway, and man, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I have not seen a bad Georgia Peach colorway. For me, Georgia Peach is like a KD Aunt Pearl. I just know they're always going to be fire, no matter what shoe it is, what design pattern it is, it's always going to be fire. And to me, this definitely does attract me, especially this green here. The green little logo of the PuMA thing is definitely eye-catching. You're like, oh shit, what is that? The peach colorway, like I said, from the pink and the orange and everything like that, is definitely eye-catching. So this shoe definitely has it in that regard, and the materials on this shoe feel very good as well. That's one thing I will say I love about PuMA styles. They're very creative with their colorways. They make them very vibrant, kid-friendly, or if you like me, a man but has the kid inside you, you know what I'm saying? Shoes that stand out on the court. So I really love the direction that they're going with their creativity, especially for their younger signature athletes like Scoot, LaMelo. You can't tell me LaMelo shoes have been one of the most, I ain't gonna say iconic, but one of the most kid-friendly, vibrant, most creative shoes that came out for a signature athlete. And now you have Scoot right behind him with a Georgia Peach colorway that stands out. And I'm pretty sure soon on, whoever they add is gonna have more creativity. So I really like the styling of this shoe and just the styling in general of PuMA. Up next, as a lot of you guys already know, we have my favorite category, which is the cushion, and I'm going to go ahead and give these an 8.5 out of 10. Inside the cushion of this shoe, they use a Pro Foam EVA, and it feels really good. You guys are going to get a boost off of the ground. You guys are going to get a good amount of impact force protection upon jumping and landing. You guys are also going to feel that bounce for the explosive energy that you need. Off the rip, once you guys put your foot inside this shoe, you can definitely feel the cushioning aspect, and that's one thing you can tell from a good cushion a mile away. Once you put your foot inside your shoe, you can feel how it's going to feel around your foot, under your foot, if it's going to give you that bounce, it's high enough and everything like that. And once I put my foot inside the shoe, I was like, yeah, this one of them ones that's going to feel really good for cushioning. It might have needed a little bit more because I felt like 9 cushions, but this still at 8.5 is really good. So on foot, like I said, you guys are going to get a good amount of impact force protection upon jumping and landing. You guys are going to get a boost off of the ground. You guys are going to get that bounce. So if you're a slasher, somebody with sneaky bounce, a defender, even if you guys go bang down low in the post, I could tell you guys this cushion aspect is going to hold you up. I think it's going to hold up multiple positions just because of the sizing of the shoe. It's lightweight too. It might look clunky a little bit and it might feel a little hefty, but I promise you guys it's a lightweight shoe. So like I said, if you're the 1 through 5, the cushion aspect of this shoe I think is going to benefit many play styles. Moving on to the support, I'm going to go ahead and give these a 9 out of 10. Once you guys put your foot inside this shoe, you guys are going to feel the padding around the ankle bone and Achilles heel, as well as this padding inside the tongue. And one thing PuMA is definitely very good for is this support round, because this shoe is definitely going to hug around that ankle. Like I was telling you guys earlier, with the sizing, it feels great true to size. Like I said, you guys can go up half a size if you need to, but going your true to size and with the padding that's inside of it, so you get something that's nice and tight. You just can't beat that with any type of shoe. Before I get into the play styles that it can fit, you also have another lacing hole here for even more maximum security. So if you want to go ahead and do that, to have this shoe probably be like a 9.5, 10, the shoe is definitely going to be able to play 1 through 5, and it's going to be able to hold you up and give you that confidence that you need on your ankles, just in case if you're like me that has ankle sprains and stuff like that very easily. I need a shoe that's going to be able to hold me up like that, and this shoe is definitely going to do that support-wise. And last on the list, we have the traction. I'm going to go ahead and give these a 7.5 out of 10. Now, you guys aren't going to hear squeaking on this unless you stop on the dime very hard from a lateral movement. Regardless of that, if you guys go regularly, you know, north and south, you guys aren't going to hear any squeaking. And I don't know if you guys remember, but the PuMA Stewies that I reviewed, it's got a traction pattern like this. And what I mean by that is it's nice and soft, but it does attract dust somewhat easily. And it also is one of those shoes that if you take outside, that I wouldn't recommend that you guys take. I don't say change the traction pattern, it's going to weather away very, very fast, and it doesn't really hold up like that. That's one thing I kind of wish they just made it more of like a harder rubber, like most PuMA shoes, like the MB1s, MB2s, MB3s, and other PuMA shoes that have great traction. I kind of wish they went that route versus going the PuMA Stewie route. And what I mean by the PuMA Stewie too, because I don't want to keep making it sound like I'm taking a shot, it was a great shoe, but it was a really good shoe from every category, from the cushion, style, support, just like this. But until you got to the traction, that was like the make or break, and it stopped it from being a higher rank than what it could have been. And that's kind of what this did, because this shoe, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, had the potential to be high A rank, but since the traction pattern wasn't that good, I ain't gonna speak too much so I get to the next category. But since the traction pattern wasn't as good as I would like, if you guys playing on a very, very, very dusty court, I wouldn't tell you guys to buy these shoes at all. Don't take these outside, they're not gonna last you. If your court is like kept up to date, but it gets dusty here and there, I can tell you guys you could rock with these. And if it's a pristine court, NBA, college, overseas, whatever the case may be, if they keep up with it very, very good, then obviously you guys are going to be performing really good in these shoes. Now, for the play styles that I think this can keep up with, a little more like a shooter, maybe a slasher, you know, somebody that doesn't really do too much with the dribbling. If you're a post player, stuff like that, I can tell you guys this could be a shoe for you, because, you know, in those play styles, you don't need the craziest traction, but you need something that's going to be able to hold you up. But if you're like shifty, on ball dominant, if you, you know what I'm saying, I would tell you guys that might not be the shoe. This might not be the shoe that you guys want to go ahead and look to. So yeah, the traction pattern is a decent one. It could have been a lot better. I would prefer it if it was just a little bit more, if it wasn't so soft. Ending it off with the ranking of the PuMA Scoot Zero, I'm gonna go ahead and give these a B+. From the pricing, I really like the pricing of a debut shoe to be $100. I think that's really good, because you want to go ahead and test it out, because you need to see if the first one is going to be good, so that way PuMA does a really good job with these very vibrant, creative, colorful, kid-like colorways that resonate with grown men, women, and children. So I think they do a really good job in that creative design pattern. The cushion is definitely one of my favorite categories about this shoe. That Pro Foam EVA, really good. You guys get a boost off of the ground. You guys get bounce. You guys get a really good amount of impact force protection upon jumping and landing. So you definitely can't go wrong with that. I don't see really too many issues in the cushion aspect. And support was something that caught me off guard. I didn't think it would be that good. Once you guys put your foot inside this shoe, you guys are gonna feel how nice and snug it's gonna be around that ankle. The padding that's gonna be around the ankle bone, Achilles heel, the padding that's inside the tongue, and the security that you guys are going to be able to get. Poor aspect of that. The traction pattern did kind of take a hit for me. I wish it was a little bit better, but it's still solid, no doubt. Like I said, this is 7.5. It's still decent. You guys are going to get a decent bite. It's not the best fighter against dust and sweat or water or anything like that, so if you see that, just stay clear from that. But you guys are going to be able to get decent, like I said, when you're moving laterally. But other than that, that's going to go ahead and be the end of this video. I got 2 videos coming, or hopefully I can get these out for you guys. I do have an end of the year shoe awards video that's going to be dropping for you guys towards the later part of December. So be ready for that. It's going to be all 2023 shoes. And I got to be honest with y'all, I did not know I reviewed that many shoes this year. So be prepared for that list. I think that was pretty cool. That was something I want to do every year. I'm going to do every year. As well as the Ant-Mans. I have the Ant-Mans coming soon. Now, I want to try and get this out before I go on my vacation. Expect the Ant-Man. If I can't do the Ant-Man video, then definitely expect the end of the year December video. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to have Chauncey send us out, and I'm going to see y'all on the next one.
Got anything you want to add to it, Chauncey?
What? That's your end intro?
Yeah, that's the end intro.
Thank you for guys watching today's video. See you next in today's video. Bye.